Ballet empowers me in a way that it gives me confidence, like to be expressive and to be who I want to be, not who I'm expected to be. My name is Mahlatsi Sachani and I'm a ballet dancer. I started dancing when I was 9 years old, and then I've been doing it until right now, which I am 20 years old. Mastering ballet is the most difficult thing ever because it takes a lot from a person. You need to put 100% of your heart and soul into what you're doing. I grew up in Alexandra Township, which is close to Joburg. Growing up in a township, it's very scary most of the time because you get fights and it's like a ghetto place in a way, depending on how you look at it. Life growing up was a bit challenging because as a guy who wants to do ballet, you get teased a lot, You actually develop a thicker skin and take it as it comes. Most of my friends, they have that perception for ballet being for girls only. So as a guy, you have to fight that stereotype. Ballet was crucial for me in terms of giving me discipline. It has changed me in a way of me being a better person and knowing what my goals are and actually working to achieve them. It felt amazing when I got accepted by Joburg Ballet, and to actually get a notification saying that you have been accepted into our program was actually the happiest day for me. My dream at the moment would be for me to become a soloist and actually improve my technique. I'm still learning and there's so much to learn.
Take your back foot to the right, tap it on the dogs.
I feel that ballet is a beautiful way of self-expression because it allows you to express yourself in a way that's not verbally. It's actually breathtaking. I think ballet has the power to change people's lives because it represents an illusion where people can really find a place of comfort and escape to from their everyday lives.
Pop quiz. Who is this? If you answered Olympic gold medalist freestyle skier Johnny Mosley, you are correct. It is Johnny Mosley.
Hey, I'm Johnny Mosley.
Here's another question. What exactly is Johnny Mosley doing right now? It's strange. It's as if Johnny is figure skating on skis. What you are witnessing is a rare glimpse of a lost athletic art that was once the pinnacle of freestyle skiing. It had judges, it had costumes, it had fans. It had a name, Ski Ballet. In the beginning, young freestyle skiers didn't just want to ski down, they wanted to ski fun. And they invented a new sport that would eventually make it all the way to the Olympic Games. Ski Ballet was born.
Yeah, it just looked like a bunch of crazy stuff on skis.
This is three-time world champion skier Bob Howard, a legend in ski ballet when the sport was in its 1980s heyday.
What they didn't know then, they don't know now, ski ballet is very difficult. I'd like to demonstrate, my knees are shot, so I brought in Johnny Mosley.
I'm Johnny Mosley.
They know. Ski ballet was a form of freestyle skiing, and it had a couple different incorporations. It had pole flips, spins, linking tricks, and we put it all together with rock and roll music. Early on, we did some moves that were basically flex tricks, where you go off your tips. And what it is you flex your tip up and you spin around. Those are pretty difficult because you're balancing and you can hurt yourself real quickly. You can dislocate your knee in an instant. Here's Johnny doing a 720, which is 2 times around. We copied this from ice skating. And then he even goes to a higher level where he goes to a 900, which means he spins around 2 times, lands backwards.
The lights in ski ballet were never brighter than when it was a demonstration sport in the Olympics in 1988 and 1992. But ski ballet was not long for this world. The spotlight dimmed when the games dropped it in 1994, and the whole sport went fully dark not long after.
The DNA of ski ballet is actually in everything that freestyle is today. All the spins and moves you see in the slope style and the big air, we did all that from the very beginning. That's why I teach my students ski ballet moves.
What I'm going to do, I come in and start, and I just pull.
that hurt.
So the next time you're on a chairlift and you spy Johnny Mosley down below, clad in a retro onesie and painting a ski masterpiece on a canvas of virgin snow, take a moment to realize that you're glimpsing the flight of a phoenix called ski ballet.
People say that we're doing this because black girls can't do ballet, so this is the alternative. It has nothing to do with that. I will tell you, every girl in this studio is classically trained. Everyone does ballet and everything else.
Up, last one. And down. Heels. Bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
My name is Zipporah Wilson and I'm a hip play dancer. Hip play is a mixture of hip hop and ballet, but really anything that we can try to put on point that has like a groovy feeling to it.
My name is Homer Hans Bryant and I'm the founder of Hip Play and the founder and director of the Chicago Multicultural Dance Center. I think some people get mad when they see us doing Hip Play. It's not traditional classical ballet. We're ruining ballet. Well, no, it's not ballet, it's Hip Play. It's how we empower our kids. It's how we empower the world. Hip play is so freeing and so open. So there's a different culture here.
Some of the hip play movements are the hip play strut, the twist in and out, the moonwalk, the Vivian, and the zippy. You have to have a certain posture when you're doing ballet. Usually you're up tall, like straight figure, posture, everything. Pointe shoes were designed for ballet. Hip play is different. In hip play, you can break that. You can just really move your torso more and you can bounce with it, you can have fun with it.
You got it, you got it.
I grew up thinking that I couldn't do ballet because of the color of my skin. At my old studio, because I was African American, I was often overlooked. Until I came to CMDC is when I really learned that there was something off. I'm grateful to Mr. Homer because he's shown me that I can do anything. I love dancing in hip play. It just gives you a sort of a confidence and just a freedom of just to be yourself. This is the dance genre that does not discriminate. If you have rhythm and you can groove on point, you got it.
My way of expressing myself has always been physical. My mom told me since I was little, if I would be angry or happy or whatever, you would see it in my body language. For me, having a new way of challenging my body, a new way of pushing the limits of what my body can do, that was the thing that really got me hooked in flying. My name is Inka Tito. And I'm a dancer and a world champion indoor skydiver. I started dancing when I was 3 years old, and as long as I remember, I've been dancing. When indoor skydiving came along, I found something for the first time that I was more passionate about than I ever was about dancing. Suddenly I realized like I've just found a new way of dancing. It's just on a different kind of dance floor. The discipline that I compete in is called freestyle, but when I'm speaking about my flying overall, I prefer to use the term air dancing, because it's not just about competing and that set discipline. It's about creating something new, exploring the limits of what we can do in flying. And I would like to take flying from being a sport towards being a form of performing arts. Flying for sure is way harder than it looks like. The wind speeds can go up to 180 miles an hour. You have to be strong, you have to be flexible. A lot of the body positions look easy, but they actually require a lot to perform them nicely. So a split, for example. It might look like I'm just resting in that flexible body position, but I'm actually all the time pushing against the airflow to have control. I don't always like the use of the word talented, because it makes it sound like only if you have that talent before you even start flying, you're gonna get good. I've always been like a hard worker myself. So if I really want to get good at something, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. It just depends on how much you want it.